I wanted to make this video. This is important. What's the difference between losing energy and losing Ojas? We have to, knowing this distinction, it's going to help us. It's going to help us on our journey. It's going to help when the mind starts beating you up, because there's some people, they start tripping on like the littlest things. Like, oh no, I lost my energy. I looked at a girl and I edged a little bit. Damn, I think I lost my energy. Oh, I had a wet dream. I think I lost my energy. Okay, first thing, the fact that we're in this human vehicle means we're going to lose energy, period. This body has many limitations. This planet we live on, many limitations. Pollution, toxicity in the air, in the water, in the food, in the environment, the stress that we accumulate through daily lives. We're going to keep losing energy. There's no way around it. You're going to lose energy more and more and more, and then you're going to die. The body's going to die. You're not going to die. Your consciousness. Go see my other channel, Spiritual Renaissance. So don't trip on losing energy. Energy's not required. Energy's more superficial level. It's more gross level. It's not required. What's your main purpose in life? To be happy, to realize your source, to realize that your consciousness. Look at the older people. They're not running around with a bunch of energy. They're just chilling. My grandma, she used to chill. She'd be sitting in the chair just chilling all day. And I'd be like 10, 11 years old. I'd tease her, I'd say, hey, you want to go outside and run around? No, I'm good. Well, like, what are you going to do tomorrow? Oh, I don't know. I'll probably just sit here. But don't you get bored? Yeah, but I like to go run around and stuff. She says, go run around then. She's more happy than me. I was just like lost as a teen. Lost. All right? She had Ojas though. See, what's Ojas? So we talked about energy. What's Ojas? Ojas, you can say, is your consciousness. Ojas is vibration. Ojas is frequency. Ojas holds this whole body together. Ojas is the hardest thing for the body to manufacture. It takes the longest. How do you lose Ojas? You lose Ojas. It's directly related to your nervous system. When your nervous system's chill and it's not spasming all the time, and you're not getting the dopamine hits, which cause the spasm, you keep your Ojas. You can't be perfect with this though. You can't be perfect with this. The other thing I wanted to say is, because it's an evolutionary thing, you can't be like a master and not have any mistakes or imperfections. It's not going to happen. So accept this. But I was going to say, the real, technically, we call this semen retention, should be called Ojas retention. For example, yeah, the semen has a lot of, you can say, nutrition in it. Your body can make more nutrition though, it's not such a big deal. You lose energy, you work hard all day, or you run up a mountain, you're going to lose some energy, but you're going to feel good. You'll go home and you'll just be relaxed. You don't have a lot of energy, but you feel good. You see? What's the main purpose in life? Feel good. Do you need energy to feel good? No. You need some energy to exist? Yeah. So, what was I saying? The way we lose Ojas, though, is you see, if we could just, for example, because I'm trying to illustrate what I'm saying so that you can understand more better what I'm saying. If there is a way that we could just lose the physical semen but not lose Ojas, it wouldn't matter. It's not a big deal. You lose some semen, you lose some nutrition. Okay, I'm gonna go eat some fruits and some healthy organic foods. Oh, I got my nutrition back, no problem. But when you lose the Ojas, remember, it takes a long time for the body to make that back. As I'm talking though, I gotta be careful because I know people's minds. Your mind will take that, and my purpose for making this video is to make you less worried. But I don't know, it could go the other way and you get more worried. But you just got to overcome this overcritical mind that you have. Those that have that. Some of you is cool. You're just like, look, I gotta. When this gets so intense, every, I don't know, week, 2 weeks, 1 month, depends on your age, depends on other factors. It's like, I gotta release, and I'm like, cool, man. Get your schedule. Say, okay, I'm gonna release every 2 weeks, and then you keep working. You keep working at that, and making it your streak longer. And at some point, the growth is exponential, and maybe you just won't have to lose it anymore. But don't trip on it. So, if you could just lose the semen, it's not a big deal. The problem is you lose the ojas. The ojas, you can say, this is our, this is the subtle essence that allows everything else to work. It's like the foundation, the ground in which everything else is functioning in. If there was no ojas, there'd be no energy, there'd be no nerves, there'd be no nothing. Ojas is like the blueprint for the whole human being. How do you lose it? By overstimulating your nervous system, by spasming the nervous system. This is why, you see, there's so many levels to this game. That's why, look at this thing, this semen retention journey as an exciting journey, because you're always going to get more subtle downloads, and you can always refine yourself more. You're not going to, there's no end to it. I'm telling you. For example, I stopped the PMO several years ago, then I got into edging, right? Getting close to the peak, doing the Montauk Chia thing. Oh, I'm going to get to the peak, and then I'm going to stop it. I'm not going to lose my semen. Oh, I didn't lose my semen. I'm good. I was losing my ojas because I was spasming my nervous system. So for a while, I felt like, oh, man, this is giving me a lot of energy. But really, it was neuroticness it was giving me. It's similar to when I used to be fruitarian for too long, or over excessive fasting. I was just like wild. I was like, wow, I have so much energy. No, I was like neurologically compromised. There's a difference. True solid energy versus like you're just neurotic. So I realized, right, because you keep realizing things as you go deeper into this journey, I realized the edging was actually, it was really ratting out my nervous system bad. It was overstimulated, and it got to where I couldn't sleep good. It was affecting my appetite because my cortisol levels were super high because of the stress, because of the constant edging. It was just keeping me on edge all the time. I was just edging. Where's the girls? Are they looking at me? I don't know. Sexual fantasies, looking at things on the internet to just give me a hit, all that stuff. Orgasm's a strong spasm to the nervous system. I'm making a separate video after this on wet dreams. I don't want to combine the two. Because somebody wanted well, that's just a big thing. It's like, I get a lot of comments about that too. Like, oh no, I had a wet dream. And then I'm also going to talk about the vasectomy. So, the orgasm really spasms the nervous system. This is what I want to say. So, after I learned the edging, I learned PMO was like, not good. Not good meaning you waste your energy. It's not really about morality. You know, I don't get into the good and the bad and the right and wrong. I'm about like vibration. Does it mess with my vibration? Does it lower my consciousness? Okay, I don't want to do that. Does it raise the frequency in consciousness? Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. This is how I perceive life. Get out of the whole moral thing, because it doesn't work. You can't do something just because people tell you it's good if you don't want to do it. Some people want to look at things on the internet. They know it's not good. Well, but they want to do it. Okay, go do it until you don't want to do it anymore. You got to hit bottom. So I hit bottom with the PMO. Then I hit bottom with the edging. Okay? And then when I was having sex, I didn't want to release my my energy either. So I would get, these are hard to find by the way, but you can find them. Well, they find you. Universe works it out. You can't put an ad in the paper and say, look, I'm looking for a girl that understands I don't want to lose my semen and she's willing to work with me. So universe has to send you them, those girls. So I had when you're dedicated to that, when this is what you want to do, you'll meet those girls, you know. You'll explain to them what's going on. Like, look, I don't want to lose my semen. Like, once you're close, and if it looks like that you're going to have sex because there's some sexual chemistry, and you say, look, like that, I'm not going to, this is what I do. This is my life. It gives me power. It allows me to like you, actually, So trust me, you want me to not lose my semen. The high-level girls, they'll be like, yeah, right on, man. Cool. Do this all night. Healthy girls, smart girls. That's what you want. So I would when I would be having sex with these girls, I wouldn't. Maybe one girl every few years or something. Whenever I found one, not like I was doing it all the time. But when I was, that's the other thing. You have to overcome this desire for sex. Also, you get to where you can take it or leave it. So then the universe can actually send you somebody that you can actually enjoy sex with. If we're hungry too much for sex, we're going to compromise and get into. We're gonna have sex with people who aren't really compatible, who don't understand this. Then we'll lose our energy. Like, forget about the one night stands. That's just doesn't work. But I mean, if you got to do it for a while to see that it don't work, okay. I would have sex with these girls that understood, and I wouldn't lose my energy. But what would happen? I would get too close to the peak. I'd get to 90%, and I'm like. Because I'd realize after we had sex, I'd feel a little low, and I'd be like, why? I didn't lose my energy. I was absorbing her energy. What's going on? Why do I feel like my energy took a hit? Because Ojas. I was losing Ojas because too much spasm to the nervous system. Because I allowed myself, dopamine addict. I like to get close. I like to feel that euphoria, and then I'd stop. So then I realized later, you need to not get so close to the peak. So I went from 90% to 70 to 60, and I realized the highest, this message isn't going to be for everybody. I already know that. But anyway, I just want to, I got to share what I share. When I have sex with a girl and I get to maybe 40% of stimulation, then I don't feel so tired afterwards. Now the mind will say, well, what's the point of that? How is it fun? As your consciousness gets more refined, and if you're with a girl, refined, I mean, you enjoy the subtleties of life. You enjoy the subtle energies. You're not looking for the strong dopamine hit anymore. That's what takes your Ojas. So if you keep it at 40% and you're intimate with the girl and there's love there and you're close with each other, you somehow, become spiritual. Like, you're connected with her. You're circulating and absorbing each other's energy. You're not looking for the dopamine hit. You're getting a spiritual hit because you're like merged with the woman, and you're letting that energy flow. You see, and you're not getting overstimulation, because then that breaks this more spiritual type sex. You start to figure that out. So then I realized like, man, this whole thing is about overstimulating the nervous system in the dopamine center, because that steals my Ojas. Doesn't matter if I lose my semen or not. Like, what I'm saying is, it's not about the semen. It is and it's not. Semen, not losing your semen's like surface level. For example, I like my examples sometimes. Somebody shoots me. It's not about the bullet. That's superficial. The gun and the bullet, what it's about is the damage it does to me. That's the problem. If I was Superman, you shoot me all day, whatever. So it's not about the physical semen. Yeah, that's there. But the real thing is the Ojas. How do you lose the Ojas? By overstimulating the dopamine center in the nervous system. This is what it is. And you can gain Ojas not just from it's not just about preserving your semen and not doing PMO. You get Ojas from the food you eat. You can lose Ojas from the food you eat. Overstimulated foods and garlic and onions, etc. You lose Ojas that way. You lose Ojas if you're in stressful environments. You lose Ojas if you're like super like angry and your emotions are super intense and out of control. That takes your Ojas. It burns it up. Emotions are strong. Ask a girl. So you start to see, you start to realize, like, it's all about preserving the Ojas, or it's all about keeping the nervous system stable. It must be then about lifestyle. I need to construct a lifestyle in a way that's not constantly overstimulating me. And you can use whatever words you want. You don't have to say Ojas, but we're talking about semen retention, and so it's related to Ojas. You can say it's all about just having a balance, an inner balance, an inner stability, inner relaxation, being connected with your spiritual nature. You can use whatever words you want, but this is the point, not to be overstimulating the nervous system. Any true sadhana, spiritual practice, yoga practice works on your nervous system. So that's what it's about. You protect your nervous system, and then you're going to be cool. And in summary, though, we're not perfect human beings. You're going to lose energy just because you're in a human body, period. There's no way to stop that. And you're going to lose some Ojas too. What are you going to do? You're just going to make your life perfect, like overnight? It's not going to work. You got these habits and these tendencies and desires and all the collective conditioning that perpetuates these desires, because everybody's doing it. If we're in golden age, it's easy. Everybody's like chill, like they're higher level. And so this conversation will be natural. That's not the case now. So you got to be a real warrior to stay true to what you know is true. All right? I hope that video helped you. I don't know, because I'm talking to all levels out there. The beginners probably don't have any idea what I'm talking about, but intuitively, I think you can resonate. It's all good. Let me know any questions you have. Go see my other channel, Spiritual Renaissance, if you want to. And I do consultations if one feels moved to do that. My email's on the YouTube banner. I'll talk to you later.